Hi everybody, welcome back to Sherry Tries That, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, I hope you will take a moment to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my next video has been posted, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Today I am going to be trying one of the new color changing foundations that are going viral. How this came about is a friend of mine saw that these were going viral. I believe she saw it on TikTok and she wanted to try it. And she found a deal that was buy one, get one free. So that's what she ordered and she gave one of them to me to try. I am actually just about out of my foundation and kept, when I would use it, I was like, oh yeah, I got to reorder some more and would promptly forget. And so this comes along at a really good time. I'm hoping that I love it. I did a little bit of research into color changing foundations, and they seem to be sold in spectrums. So a light spectrum for lighter skin, a medium, a darker, that kind of thing. So it's not sort of one size fits all. You do have to get one that's appropriate for your skin tone range, or that your skin tone is in their range. She got light, which is what I would get as well. I do have very light skin, but I have areas of rosacea that I want covered up by a foundation. So I have not tried it yet. You will see me unbox it and we're going to give it a try. I already have my eye makeup on and my primer. I wanted to leave everything else the way I normally do it to fairly compare this to what I already use. So my face is as far as it would be. Got my beauty blender ready. So here is the product that I'm using. If I can find the right one, I will link it below. This is obviously not sponsored, so I will be very honest in my review of it. My friend used it and said she wouldn't tell me what she thought about it until after I used it. So I will get her opinion after I use it, and I will include it in the latter part of my video. All right, here we go. Bottle looks like this. Focus, focus. I don't think the camera's focusing on it. Okay, that's fine. So this is supposed to, I think they're all supposed to go on white. And then as you blend it in, it matches your skin tone and turns that color. So I always put it on my hand and then put it on my face from there. It definitely is going on white. After I watched a few videos, and I didn't watch them all the way through, oh, I think I've put too much on. I was amazed at how much people were putting on their face. It's like, oh my gosh, you're caking that on. Not only does that not look very natural, but you're using a lot more product than you need to, which gets expensive. But anyway, I'm hardly a makeup guru, so maybe don't listen to me. I feel like I've already got too much on my face, but let's start blending. I washed out my beauty blender last night so that it wouldn't have any of my old foundation on it, and it's still quite damp. Now, I've heard that you should use it damp. I don't normally. What do you guys do? If you use a beauty blender like this, do you use it damp or dry? Okay. So this, now I get it. This isn't nearly enough coverage. So I'm going to put more on. I would say that the foundation that I use is a heavier coverage, although the fact that the beauty blender is damp may have something to do with it. But it's definitely not staying white. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go old school and use my fingers. If I grab another beauty blender, because I have a couple of them, it's going to have the old foundation on it, and that's not a fair comparison. Same with my brush. So I'm going to put more on, and I'm going to use my fingers. I don't know what to think. I feel like you really can't tell I have anything on. So I feel like you can still see a lot of the redness. My skin. I also have this like broken vein kind of at the base of my left nostril that I always make sure I cover up with foundation. You can still see that as well. I feel like it's probably a good match because you can't tell I have anything on. So it hasn't turned like a weird color or anything. But it's simply not enough coverage for me as a foundation. So that's my opinion. Wow. Short and sweet. I don't know if the others have better coverage or if they're all this way. I mean, I can keep layering it on, but I don't think it's really doing anything different. I feel like, I don't know. I was going to say, I feel like the videos that I saw, it seemed thicker, but that I'm not really sure about that now. So I think those girls just had better skin. And maybe weren't trying to cover up as much. Didn't need as heavy a coverage as I'm looking for. Okay, I let my friend know that I had tried it and now I wanted to know her opinion. Her opinion was a little stronger than mine, but I think her opinion is more accurate than mine. So I was saying that I didn't think that it was heavy enough coverage for a foundation for me. What she said is it's a moisturizing cream, not a foundation. She said there's nothing foundation about it. And she put on several layers. So I'm thinking she's right. Rather than this not being heavy enough coverage, a foundation, it's really not a foundation. It's a moisturizing cream. Anyway, She's tempted to try another brand. Um, if she finds a brand that she thinks works, then I may try that brand as well. In the meantime, I think I better order some more of my old foundation. Okay, the vast majority of color changing foundations are scams. There are some that will cover a very narrow range of skin tones. So if you are light to light medium, it may work for a number of people, but that's because all of them have, generally speaking, the same skin tone. There are some that claim that they react to the pH level in your skin and adjust to that um, and match your tone that way. But people have found that while it may match one day, it doesn't look the same the next day. It turns a different color the next day. So they're not getting good, consistent results. My advice is that if you watch a video where someone uses a color changing foundation and they are raving about it and saying it's fantastic and it works really well, number one, check to see if they're being sponsored by that product's brand. If they are, I'm sorry to say, I suggest you can't trust it. The other thing is, look at their skin tone. If it's quite light, then that may be why it goes on white and it just kind of warms up, and then it matches their skin tone. The other thing is, now I did mention before that I thought people were putting on a lot. If people don't put on a lot and they have very pale skin and they put on just a light thing of white and then spread it around, it may look like it's matching their skin tone, but all they've done is thin it out enough that their skin tone shows through. So, in my opinion, these are not worth your money. Uh, there are a lot of companies out there that, in fact, will take your money and don't send you anything. Or you have to complain like 28 times before they'll send you something, and then it's often not actually what you ordered and that kind of thing. So in my opinion, based on my limited research and even more limited use of the product, I think these are a scam. I don't think they're worth your money. And if you want to buy one, I would be very careful about which brand you're choosing and how you're choosing that brand. Thanks for joining me on Sherry Tries That. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.